My name is Matthew Hahn, and my program was English Education, 7 through 12. I actually also attended Buff State for my undergrad, and I was convinced to stay for the graduate program, not only because I loved Buffalo State to begin with, but my advisor told me that, you should really stick around here. We'd be glad to have you, so that was really great. Well, there's a lot of discussion in education about how we can be the best teacher we can be for the students in our class. So not to just be a teacher who teaches every student the same. It's to teach each student at an individual level. And when we got to the graduate program, it was much more in-depth. What are the issues our students face? How can we approach that in the classroom? And how can we really be the best teacher we need to be? One thing I've always wanted to do is stay in Western New York to teach, because I've always thought that, especially being a teacher, which is such a community-driven job in, our communities, I feel like I'd be giving something back. And especially to, even the college itself. Even if I am out in a local district, I'm leading our younger generation to be a productive member of society, and I don't feel like there's any way you could beat that. But the opportunity to let students, learn more about themselves and their community, and hopefully empower them to feel like they could go out and change the world in some way.
My name's Mary Pokorski, and I graduated from the Great Lakes Ecosystems program. The teachers were great. I liked that they had a lot of adjunct faculty that worked for outside agencies. Like, I had 2 professors that were primarily working at the Army Corps of Engineers. It was nice learning from people who actually do what you're learning about in their everyday life, especially in a graduate program. It's not a typical teacher-student relationship. It's more of a mentor-mentee. You're treated a lot more as a peer by them because you're working alongside them a lot of the time. So it's like a working professional relationship, and it's nice. And everyone was so helpful and so brilliant, and everybody knew their stuff, and it was a breeze, honestly. The Great Lakes are so important, and I think people overlook the importance of that ecosystem. And the fact that we have the Great Lakes Center right here at Buff State just made it that much more appealing that, the program blossomed from that research center. For me, I wasn't totally sure what I'd, want to focus on when I got here. And then when I saw all that they offered and figured out that I could, go one way or another, it helped a lot, and it helped me hone in on my own interests professionally and academically.